Welcome back. Good morning. Right now it's 8:39, and there's a new law passed by the federal government to regulate specialty pharmacy. That includes the type of compounding pharmacy that was responsible for the fungal meningitis outbreak right here in Tennessee. Our legal eagle Jim Higgins here this morning in the studio to talk more about this bill. Let's talk about what the federal government is doing to try to prevent another one of these outbreaks.
Yes, you know, it's unfortunate, but sometimes it takes a tragedy like this for them to step in. And there's been this patchwork of trying to regulate these compounders, these mass compounders that came out a couple of decades ago, and it's just not been successful. And in fact, a lot of states like Tennessee before this happened had even loosened some of the regulations on them when they were going through tort reform and things like that. So now the federal government has stepped in, and they're saying that not every compounder, because some compounders are just like Walgreens or in the hospital, smaller, you know, to a specific doctor. But any of these mass compounders that ship across state lines, well, now they're going to be able to be regulated by the FDA, and they're going to be able to come in and check them and make sure they're handling things properly. They're also going to set up a tracing system, so if something horrible like this happens again, we'll be able to track, you know, where the drugs are, who got them, and so they could recall them quicker.
Does that mean anything for the bottom line as far as what you pay or what they charge you?
You know, probably not. I mean, you know, drug manufacturers work around regulations all the time, and these folks probably should have been regulated like all the others a long time ago.
Yeah, and what's going on with the meningitis cases that your office was working on?
Yeah, well, not long ago, a couple of months ago, the compounding agency was declared insolvent, and when that happens in the bankruptcy court, well, that opens for our clients the ability to go after any potential parties that may be involved. So now we filed several lawsuits here in federal court. In fact, 60 have been filed total. They're moving forward. I tell you, it has been a true struggle for our clients. I mean, these are injuries that we've had clients who've had strokes. They continue to take massive amounts of medication. It is just one of the most debilitating injuries that I've ever seen. So they're moving forward, and we're hoping that pretty soon we'll start making some progress so we can start trying to get these people some help in their life.
All right, Jim Higgins, so glad to have you on this morning.
Thanks.
Our legal eagle here. All of his information here for the Higgins Firm on your screen. You can find Jim at higginsfirm.com.